I really, with my candles, I really want to have people experience that relaxing, calming effect.
That's
of
lovely.
Candles,
I know, listen. So, Bare Essentials, a renowned provider of luxury soy candles, diffusers, room sprays, mirrors, and also beaded jewelry. So, it's a comprehensive business. It really curates just that unique and that interactive events for its audiences, revolving around candles. And I have the lovely, lovely pleasure of having Ashley McNab, who is the founder of Bare Essentials and is also, Windhoek Vega School and University of Cape Town alumni. So, Miguel's got it all covered, the skills and the education. Ashley, hi.
Hi, Sibo.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I was telling the listeners earlier on that the person that put me on you was one of my closest friends, Lemu. And in this ecosystem of Namibia, I think word of mouth really does work so well.
Yeah.
Have you found that to be true in your business?
I really have. Especially now that we're growing, it's so nice to see people contact me that doesn't even have like Instagram or Facebook, and they just heard it somewhere and got my number somewhere. So that really warms my heart to know that we've grown beyond just the people that I know.
Yeah, the small little
Yes.
the
Which
little
was-
friends and family.
Yeah, which was obviously like they were the bulk of my clients in the
course.
beginning. So yeah, like it's word of mouth really does wonders. And I think it's better than like advertising and marketing because it's authentic and it's the real opinion of the people. So yeah.
Yeah, because I know, and it's the quality that goes into the work. Because you can have word of mouth and then someone says, oh, you check it out. And then I check it out because I'm not your friend. I'm more likely to just be like, on to the next one.
Yes.
Because of the quality of the work that you put into your business and your candles. Girl, I am in love. I'm your number one fan now.
Thank you.
I need more and more gifts for my other friends. We also talked about it off air. But before we get to the candle making business, I just want to know from you personally, what really inspired you to get into this business? How did that come about?
So for me, like candles has a very relaxing effect on me, and in 2020, just before lockdown, I abruptly moved home from Cape Town. I used to live and study there. And it was just so chaotic and it made me feel so anxious. Because in Cape Town, I lived on my own and I had my little rituals and routines that I would do. And I would light candles every day coming from campus. So it was very overwhelming moving back home so suddenly and unplanned. And I just saw... We had COVID that December of 2020, and I saw all of these cool candles on Pinterest, and I couldn't find it. So I was like, no, let me make it.
Oh, wow.
And in Feb 2021, we ordered our first batch of supplies and just started playing around. And so I really, with my candles, I really want to have people experience that relaxing, calming effect.
That's
of
lovely.
Candles,
I know. Listen, I'm a Pinterest girl through and through, so I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Like you're scrolling and scrolling, you're like, oh, but we don't have this, and just to find that gap in the market. But I'm sure it hasn't been an easy journey for you. What has been some of the challenges, and how did you overcome the hurdles?
I think the main or the biggest component of starting a business is just finding a community, which is so important because they literally carry you through. And my community consists of my entire stakeholders. So it's obviously my clients, which really keeps me going. And then establishing that good relationships with my suppliers, because I've had so many last minute requests that they also really had to bump up my order and make sure that I get my supplies in order to service my clients. And then obviously my team, which consists of my parents and my siblings and my boyfriend, who sits with me till 2:00 in the morning to make candles and just to go through all of brainstorming and planning. So establishing that community is really important, and obviously my extended family and friends who, as we said earlier, it's just who started supporting me at first, which is really important. But then I think the biggest component or like the biggest hurdle is financing. It's so extremely expensive.
The making of it.
The making of it. And also just, we tested the candles for about 4 to 5 months before I actually started selling them.
Okay, just to get like the right type of ingredients and the right scent.
Yeah, so it's like the right kind of wax, the right kind of wicks for the wax and the containers, and so we burned a lot of candles, which was really expensive.
I would really never thought that there's a right kind of wicks for the right kind of wax. I thought every wick is for every wax.
No,
but there's wow.
Yeah, so just the testing of that was also very expensive. So I think it's just the financing. Berry Essentials is self-financed.
Okay.
Which also I feel like it keeps me back from exponentially or like growing faster because it's self-financed. But so just the community, because obviously without my clients I can't do anything, and without the suppliers I also can't do anything. So I think it's establishing a good community that will support you no matter what.
You spoke about getting the right kind of scent, and how you spent 5 months, 6 to 5 months just fine-tuning it, because you had, like you said, a personal relationship to candles, because it was just, you found it so relaxing. How have you really designed your kind of candles to enhance that overall experience for customers? I know you have different flavors. Are they called flavors or scents? Different scents.
Yes.
Sorry, yeah. You have different scents. And how have you just encompassed that into the business to say, if you get Berry Essentials, you're going to feel so serene and so woosad?
So we have different fragrances. We have at the moment about over 16 fragrances.
Okay.
So
variety, nice.
As we grew, I would see this and I think like, okay, no, this kind of person would like this fragrance.
Okay.
So we have like floral, and we have feminine, soft and sweet, and we have like vanilla and citronella, which is more like, it's not my vibe personally,
but someone will
but
find
it's someone's
exactly.
vibe. And so I try to accommodate every kind of person and every personality, and also as I've spoken to people and as we've grown, I always have someone like, so don't you have this fragrance? And then I actually don't, but then I do make a mental note to say like, okay, someone's looking
like
for this.
Beautiful.
So
just listen to your customers.
Just listen to your customers, and I strive to create like quality and luxury, because that's what I like.
Come on now.
So
soft life
that's so that's what I really do put so much effort into my products and creating, like, just establishing a brand that people can resonate with and that people do want to support.
We were speaking off air of your latest designs, because we're used to that. It's nice in a glass and then you light it, but now we're finding different shapes. We're finding also body positivity. I like the full-figured lady.
Her name is Natalia. The curvaceous
curve.
Yes.
So have you noticed any kind of trends that are emerging in the candle industry recently, and how are you adapting to it, or would like to adapt to it?
So what's currently trending is more like abstract figures.
Is it?
So we have, since end of last year, like really started pushing out a lot of like different kinds of shapes and swirls and
I have a swirl one, yes, I love that. Yeah.
Like a knot and all of that. So it's more because we started with the figures.
Okay.
Their names are, the male is Idris.
Is he now? No, it just looks all sorts of yummy.
Yeah. And then we have Kim the booty and Tatiana. So we started with the figures and we like expanded that because we started with those three, but then all inclusive body positivity. We added Natalia and we added Mama, the pregnant lady.
I love Mama so much.
So we started with that, and that was really, but they are still my best selling mold candles. And now we have like a gigantic swirl candle, which is so beautiful, which is obviously more expensive because it's bigger.
Yeah.
So I just try to keep up with the trend. Like I said, I live on Pinterest. So whenever I see something and I love it, I'm like, okay, we need to do
we need to share boards, because I need to see what your opinion. It sounds very exciting. Any memorable customer experiences that you'd like to share with us?
There's so many messages that I actually screenshot just to keep an archive and like read when I feel demotivated. Of just how people love it. Like they, especially with the room sprays and diffusers, that's also like a new, not really new, but it's like a add-on. How people, like, it makes your house smell so divine. And it lasts for about like 2 to 3 months for the diffuser. So just the messages that I get from people, it's really motivating, and you just feel good that, okay, you're on the right path and you're doing the right thing. And then I have like loyal clients that's ordering every Friday or once a month they order a box.
So nice.
And yeah, so it keeps you going.
Yeah,
it really does.
It fills your tank. It should. And I know you're also quite big on interactive events, because I know I attended one that you threw with Old Mutual, and I was like, "Woo, child, look at me making my own candle." So I know that you're hosting a first of its kind paint and wine sensory experience.
Yes.
It is taking place this Saturday. So please do tell us a little bit about that.
So obviously, I try to keep up with the trends, and there's always new things happening. So at this event, we won't be making candles. There'll be a selection of Bay Essential mold candles. So it will be your Tatiana and your Idris and all of those. And then you'll actually be painting on your candle with candle wax and acrylic paint. So whatever, painting a corset on
Tatiana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah. So whatever you.
Floats your boat.
Yes.
And what you like.
And we're doing it in collaboration with Something Artsy.
Okay.
So Jamie Lee is a professional. She hosts the paint and wine evenings. So she will be facilitating the paint session. Because I'm not a professional in that. She'll be facilitating the paint session, just really assisting us in whatever we want to do. We'll have a few examples. We'll have a mood board, because I know that's really important to get your creative juices flowing. So, we'll do that. We have Annabelle on board as well, so we'll be enjoying some lovely sparkling wine. We'll have food, so just like the vibes.
But it's vibes on vibes. And tickets, where can we get the tickets?
Tickets, you can head over to our social media pages, predominantly Instagram, but you can also pop me a WhatsApp. My number is all over the internet.
Give us the handle for Instagram.
Instagram is at Bare, BARE _ essentials _ 2 underscores.
Also, it's Bare _ essentials and then __.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And then my number is 0811 27 2699. You can pop me a WhatsApp. We do electronic tickets.
Nice.
So I'll be sending you your ticket once I receive payment. And yeah, it's going to be an experience. We host holistic experiences to satisfy all your senses. So it's not just, obviously the candle making and the candle painting is the main component of the event, but it's also the experience, it's the decor, it's the music, it's just, it's everything.
Thank you so much for coming, Ashley. Is there anything else that you would like to motivate our listeners in terms of their individual businesses? I mean, we have entrepreneurs who are just like, this road of entrepreneurship is not an easy one.
Yeah. Even though you have a good community, like there is times that you feel really lonely, and I need to stay at my social media page, or like I literally stay in my studio. I have a cupboard with like all my supplies, and I just look at it to find some motivation and to remind myself that like I've come this far and I can go so much further. And I just want people to remember that, like, just keep going and trust your instinct. And I think your passion should come through in whatever you do, and your personality. So just like do you, and like keep going.
Thank you, Ashley. I'll be ordering my Tatianas very soon. And what's the guy's name?
Idris.
And Idris and Tatiana are about to be on my nightstand soon. That was Bare Essentials. That was Ashley McNab, the founder of Bare Essentials, and definitely looking forward to also actually ordering my diffuser, because I love the room that just like fills with beautiful scents. So check her out on Instagram mainly. It's Bare_essentials and then __, or just hit her up on WhatsApp on 0811 272699. That's 0811 272699.
Expert advice on 99 FM Startup, proudly brought to you by Namibia Asset Management. Namibia Asset Management, our expertise, your advantage.